A morning drink to restore your vision, mind, and health. Imagine waking up with clear eyes, a sharp mind, and steady blood pressure. Doesn't that sound like a dream? For many seniors, blurry vision, forgetfulness, and unpredictable blood pressure feel like unavoidable parts of aging. But I'm a doctor, and for 35 years, I've stayed healthy without a single sick day, thanks to one simple morning drink made from ingredients in your kitchen. No pills, no expensive supplements, just a quick natural ritual that can bring back the vibrant you. Curious about this secret? Stick with me, and let's uncover how you can start every day feeling like yourself again. Baking soda, your kitchen's secret weapon for better health. Baking soda? Yep, that little box you've got tucked away in your pantry can do a whole lot more than freshen your fridge or fluff up your pancakes. It's a game changer for seniors, helping clear up blurry vision, sharpen your memory, and keep your blood pressure steady. I'm a doctor, and for 35 years, I've sipped a simple morning drink with baking soda that's kept me healthy, with eyes that still spot the fine print and a mind that doesn't miss a beat. Want to know why this everyday ingredient is so powerful? Let's break it down and see how it can help you feel like your old self again. So, what's the deal with baking soda? It all comes back to something sneaking around in your body as you age: chronic inflammation. This isn't the kind of inflammation you notice, like a stiff knee after a long day. It's quieter, deeper, and it's been building up for years. It tightens the tiny blood vessels behind your eyes, making them feel dry or blurry. It slows down oxygen to your brain, leaving you foggy or forgetting names. It even messes with your blood pressure, making it jump around. That's the real culprit behind those moments when you feel like your body's not keeping up. Baking soda steps in to fight that inflammation, and it does it in a way that's simple and natural. Here's how it works, plain and simple. Your body has a balance, kind of like a scale, called your pH level. When you're older, that balance can tip too acidic, and that's bad news. Acidic cells don't soak up nutrients well, your immune system gets sluggish, and your eyes and brain miss out on the oxygen they need to stay sharp. A tiny bit of baking soda, think a quarter of a teaspoon in warm water, helps tip that scale back to neutral. It's like giving your body a fresh start each morning. Back in 2018, researchers at the Medical College of Georgia found that seniors who used a small amount of baking soda daily saw their inflammation markers, like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, drop a lot in just 2 weeks. Those are the chemicals that mess with your eyes, cloud your thinking, and throw off your circulation. Less inflammation means better blood flow, clearer vision, and a brain that feels awake. I've seen it work wonders. Take Susan, a 78-year-old patient of mine. She used to squint at her crossword puzzles and forget where she parked her car. After a week of this baking soda trick, she told me her eyes felt less scratchy, and she could focus better. Another patient, Tom, in his 80s, said his blood pressure wasn't spiking as much, and he felt calmer during the day. These aren't magic fixes. They're your body saying thank you for helping it fight back against the stuff that's been dragging it down. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. How do you use baking soda? It's easy. Grab 8 to 10 ounces of warm water. Not hot enough to burn your tongue. Just cozy like a cup of tea. Stir in a quarter teaspoon of baking soda until it's fully dissolved. It'll look a little cloudy, maybe taste a bit salty, but don't worry. We'll mix it with other ingredients later to make it go down easy. One big rule: don't use the baking soda that's been sitting in your fridge soaking up fish smells. That's a no-go for drinking. You want fresh aluminum-free baking soda, like Bob's Red Mill or Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda? You can find these at any grocery store or online, and they're safe for your body. Keep your baking soda in a sealed container, away from moisture or strong odors, so it stays fresh and ready to work. Why care about the type of baking soda? Some brands sneak in fillers or aren't meant for drinking, and that's not what you want. Aluminum-free, food-grade baking soda is pure, and that's key for your health. It's a small detail, but it matters. I tell my patients all the time, little choices add up. That quarter teaspoon in the morning isn't just a pinch of powder. It's like clearing out the cobwebs in your body, helping your eyes see better, your brain think clearer, and your heart beat steadier. Let's talk about why this is such a big deal for seniors. As we get older, our bodies deal with more inflammation and oxidative stress, fancy words for the wear and tear that makes your eyes struggle with small print, your memory skip a beat, or your blood pressure act up. Your eyes depend on tiny blood vessels to stay healthy, and your brain needs a constant stream of oxygen to keep you sharp. When inflammation clogs those pathways, it's like a traffic jam in your body. Everything slows down. Baking soda helps break up that jam, letting blood and oxygen flow where they're needed. It's not about turning back the clock to your 20s. It's about giving your body a chance to work like it's supposed to. You might be thinking, is this safe for me? For most folks, a quarter teaspoon of baking soda in water is fine. It's a small amount, and it's been used safely for years. But if you've got kidney problems, high blood pressure, or you're on a low-sodium diet, talk to your doctor first. That's super important. This drink isn't here to replace your meds. It's about supporting your body the natural way. I've had patients who were doubtful at first, but after a few days, they'd call me up saying, "Doc, I feel like my head's clearer, like I'm not wading through fog." That's what happens when you give your body a little boost. The best part? Baking soda is dirt cheap. You don't need to order some fancy powder from overseas or spend a fortune at the health store. It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now, ready to go. You don't have to change your whole life. Just add this one small habit. For me, baking soda is like the quiet helper in my morning routine. It's not flashy, but it sets everything else up to work better. After 35 years, it's one reason I can still read the labels on my grandkids' cereal boxes, keep up with their chatter, and feel steady on my feet, even on hectic days. So, here's what I want you to do tomorrow morning. Grab that fresh box of aluminum-free baking soda, measure out a quarter teaspoon, and stir it into a glass of warm water. Sip it slowly, maybe while looking out your window or listening to the morning quiet. It's not just a drink. It's a little promise to yourself that you're still taking care of your body. Your eyes, your mind, your heart, they'll thank you for it. And don't worry, we're not done yet. This is just the start. The next ingredients we'll add will make this drink even better. And I'll show you exactly how to put it all together. Lemon. Your eye's best friend for clearer vision. Lemons aren't just for lemonade or sprucing up a salad. They're a powerhouse for keeping your eyes sharp and your body strong, especially as you get older. That bright, zesty juice from half a lemon can help clear up blurry vision, boost your energy, and even support your heart. For 35 years, I've used lemons in my morning drink, and they're a big reason my eyes still catch every detail in my garden, and my energy keeps up with my busy days. As a doctor, I've seen this simple fruit work wonders for seniors, and I'm excited to share why it's such a game-changer for you. So, what makes lemons so special? It's all about vitamin C, one of nature's strongest weapons against something called oxidative stress. Picture this. As you age, tiny troublemakers called free radicals start attacking the delicate cells in your eyes, especially in the retina. That's the part that helps you see clearly. These free radicals build up over time, making it hard to read the fine print on a pill bottle or see street signs at night. That's why so many folks over 60 notice their vision getting fuzzy. More than 8 out of 10 seniors deal with some kind of eye trouble. But the vitamin C in lemons fights back. It's like a shield, neutralizing those free radicals before they can do more damage. There's solid science behind this. A study from the National Institutes of Health showed that seniors who get enough vitamin C can cut their risk of cataracts, those cloudy spots in your eyes, by up to 50%. That's a big deal. Cataracts can make the world look like you're seeing it through a foggy window, but lemons help keep your vision clearer for longer. And it's not just about your eyes. Vitamin C strengthens the tiny blood vessels that feed your retina, making sure they get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Better blood flow means your eyes feel less dry, less irritated, and more comfortable, whether you're reading the morning paper or watching your grandkids play. But lemons do more than protect your eyes. They help your whole body stay balanced. When you squeeze half a lemon into your morning drink, it works with the baking soda we talked about last time to keep your body's pH in check. A balanced pH means your cells can soak up nutrients better, your immune system stays strong, and you feel more energized. I've had patients tell me they feel a little brighter, a little more awake, just a few days after adding lemon to their routine. One patient, Betty, who's 76, said her eyes didn't feel as scratchy anymore, and she could read her Bible without squinting as much. Another, Frank, noticed he wasn't as tired by noon. That's the kind of difference a simple lemon can make. Here's how you use it. Take half a fresh lemon, squeeze the juice into your 8 to 10 ounces of warm water with the baking soda. You'll see it fizz a bit. That's normal. Just the lemon and baking soda teaming up to balance your system. Stir it well, and it'll add a zesty kick to your drink. Don't use the bottled lemon juice from the store. It's often packed with preservatives and doesn't have the same punch. Fresh lemons are the way to go. And if you can, grab organic ones. They're grown without harsh chemicals, so you get more of that bright, clean flavor and nutrients. I buy a bag of lemons every week and keep them on my counter. It's a small habit that keeps things consistent. Why does the type of lemon matter? Organic lemons tend to have more vitamin C and fewer pesticides, which means you're giving your body the good stuff without any extras you don't need. You'll taste the difference too. Fresh lemon juice has a lively zing that wakes up your senses. If you can't find organic, regular lemons are still great. Just give them a good wash before cutting. And here's a tip. Don't let your lemons sit too long in the fridge. They're best when they're fresh and firm, so use them within a week or two. Let's talk about why this is so important for seniors. Your eyes are one of the first things to feel the effects of aging. Maybe you've noticed headlights at night look like bright, blurry stars, or reading the menu at your favorite diner takes longer than it used to. That's oxidative stress at work, damaging the cells that keep your vision sharp. Lemons step in to protect those cells, but they also do something else. They help your body stay hydrated from the inside. Dry eyes are a big complaint for seniors. And while eye drops help, giving your body natural hydration through lemon juice can make a difference. Plus, that vitamin C boosts your immune system, so you're better at fighting off colds or feeling run down. I know you might be wondering, can a little lemon juice really do all that? It's not about one big fix. It's about small, steady changes. Lemons aren't a cure for everything, but they're like a daily boost for your eyes, your energy, and your heart. When you pair them with the baking soda we talked about, you're creating a drink that tackles the root causes of aging, oxidative stress and inflammation, in a way that's gentle and natural. I've seen it help hundreds of patients, like 82-year-old Margaret, who said her night driving felt easier because the glare wasn't as bad. Or Bob, who felt his energy pick up enough to play cards with his friends again without dozing off. One last thing. Lemons are cheap and easy to find. You don't need to hunt down some rare fruit or spend a fortune. A bag of lemons costs a couple of bucks, and half a lemon a day is all you need. It's a small step that fits right into your morning, like brushing your teeth or making coffee. For me, That lemon juice is like a burst of sunshine in my glass. It wakes up my body and reminds me I'm taking care of myself. After 35 years, it's helped me keep my eyes sharp enough to spot my grandkids' smiles from across the yard, and my energy high enough to keep up with them. So, tomorrow morning, grab a fresh lemon, cut it in half, and squeeze that juice into your warm water with the baking soda. Stir it up, take a slow sip, and feel that zesty freshness start your day. It's not just a drink, it's a little gift to your eyes and your body, helping you feel stronger and clearer. We've got more ingredients to add to make this drink even better, so stick with me, and I'll show you what's next. Ginger, the spicy root that wakes up your brain and eyes. Ginger, that zesty little root you might toss into a stir-fry or tea, is a secret weapon for keeping your mind sharp and your eyes clear as you age. It's not just a spice, it's a powerhouse that boosts blood flow, soothes inflammation, and helps you feel alive again. For 35 years, I've added ginger to my morning drink, and it's one reason I can still keep up with my grandkids' stories and see every leaf on my backyard tree. As a doctor, I've watched ginger work wonders for seniors, and I'm excited to share why it can help you feel like your old self. So, what's so special about ginger? It all comes down to circulation, getting blood and oxygen where they need to go. As you get older, your blood vessels can get sluggish, like a slow-moving river. This hits your eyes and brain first. Ever notice how your vision gets hazy after reading for a bit? Or how you lose track of a conversation halfway through? That's often because the tiny blood vessels in your eyes and brain aren't getting enough oxygen. Ginger steps in like a spark, opening up those vessels and getting things flowing again. Better blood flow means your eyes stay nourished, your retina stays healthy, and your brain feels clearer, like the fog has lifted. There's good science to back this up. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that ginger can reduce inflammation in the eyes by up to 25%. That's huge for seniors dealing with dry, tired eyes or blurry vision. Inflammation isn't just about sore joints. It narrows those blood vessels, making it harder for your eyes to focus and your brain to think fast. Ginger's natural compounds, like gingerol, calm that inflammation down, so your eyes feel less scratchy and your thoughts come together more easily. I've had patients say it's like their brain wakes up again, and they feel more alert all day. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Clara, who's 79. She used to struggle with dry eyes that made reading her favorite novels a chore. After adding ginger to her morning drink, she told me her eyes felt more comfortable, and she could enjoy her books longer without that sandy feeling. Another patient, Ed, who's 82, said he noticed he wasn't forgetting names as often, and his hands and feet didn't feel as cold. That's ginger at work, helping blood flow better so your body feels warmer, your eyes clearer, and your mind sharper. Here's how you use it. Grate about half a teaspoon of fresh ginger into your morning drink, the one with baking soda and lemon we talked about. If you don't have fresh ginger, a pinch of high-quality organic ginger powder works too, but fresh is best. It's got that vibrant, spicy kick that really wakes up your system. You'll feel a gentle warmth in your chest after drinking. That's a sign it's doing its job. Look for firm ginger roots with smooth skin at the store. They should smell fresh and zesty. Store them in your fridge or freeze small pieces to make them last longer. It's easy to keep on hand, and a little goes a long way. Why fresh ginger? It's packed with active compounds that powders sometimes lose. Plus, that fresh zing makes your drink feel alive, not like you're sipping medicine. If you're using powder, check the label to make sure it's pure, with no added sugars or fillers. I always tell my patients to grate their ginger fresh. It takes 30 seconds, and you can smell the difference. It's like the difference between fresh coffee and instant. One just hits better. Now, let's talk about why ginger matters so much for seniors. After 60, Sluggish circulation is a sneaky problem. It's why your hands might feel cold, your eyes tire out fast, or your brain feels like it's moving in slow motion. Those tiny blood vessels in your eyes and brain need to stay open and active, but inflammation can clog them up, like leaves in a gutter. Ginger clears that blockage, letting oxygen and nutrients flow where they're needed most. It's not just about your eyes and brain, though. Ginger also helps your digestion. As we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as well. But ginger helps break down food so you get more out of what you eat. That means more energy to enjoy your day. You might be wondering, can a little ginger really do all that? It's not a magic pill, but it's a small habit that adds up. Ginger doesn't fix everything overnight. It's about giving your body a daily boost to fight the inflammation and poor circulation that drag you down. I've seen it help hundreds of patients, like 75-year-old Sam, who said he felt more awake in the brain after a week of this drink. Or Linda, who noticed her eyes weren't as dry, and she could watch her favorite TV shows without squinting. These are real changes from a simple root you probably already have in your kitchen. And here's the best part. Ginger is cheap and easy to find. A small piece costs less than $1, and it lasts for weeks. You don't need to hunt down some exotic spice or order anything online. It's right there at your grocery store, waiting to add a little spark to your morning. For me, that half teaspoon of ginger is like a fire starter. It gets my blood moving, my eyes focused, and my mind ready for the day. After 35 years, it's helped me stay sharp enough to remember every joke my grandkids tell me and clear-eyed enough to see their smiles from across the room. One quick note. Ginger is generally safe for most folks, but if you're on blood thinners or have a sensitive stomach, check with your doctor first. A little ginger goes a long way, so don't overdo it. Half a teaspoon is plenty. This drink isn't about replacing your meds. It's about supporting your body naturally. Tomorrow morning, grab some fresh ginger, grate it into your warm water with baking soda and lemon, and take a slow sip. Honey, nature's sweet fix for your eyes and energy. Honey, that golden sticky sweetness you drizzle on toast or stir into tea, is way more than a treat. It's a natural powerhouse that can help keep your eyes clear, your energy up, and your body strong as you age. For 35 years, I've added a spoonful of honey to my morning drink, and it's a big reason I still read my grandkids' handwritten notes without squinting and have the energy to keep up with them. As a doctor, I've seen honey work wonders for seniors, and I'm excited to tell you why this simple ingredient can make you feel like yourself again. So, what makes honey so special? It's packed with antioxidants. Think of them as tiny bodyguards that protect your cells from damage. As you get older, something called oxidative stress creeps in, caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. These troublemakers attack the delicate tissues in your eyes, making them feel dry or blurry, and can even lead to serious problems like cataracts or macular degeneration. That's why so many seniors struggle to see clearly. Over time, those free radicals build up, and the world starts looking fuzzy. Honey steps in with its antioxidants, like flavonoids and phenolic acids, to neutralize those free radicals before they do more harm. There's real science behind this. A study in the American Journal of Ophthalmology found that antioxidants in honey can reduce damage to eye tissues, helping protect your vision as you age. That means less trouble reading the fine print on a menu, or seeing your grandkids' faces clearly across the dinner table. But honey doesn't stop at your eyes. It also fights inflammation, the same sneaky problem we talked about with baking soda, lemon, and ginger. Inflammation can clog the tiny blood vessels that feed your eyes and brain, making you feel tired or foggy. Honey's anti-inflammatory powers help keep those vessels open, so your eyes get the oxygen they need and you feel more alert. I've seen it make a real difference. One of my patients, Helen, who's 80, used to get headaches from straining her eyes to read. After adding honey to her morning drink, she told me her eyes felt less scratchy, and those headaches weren't as frequent. Another patient, George, who's 77, said he felt more energized, like he could get through his day without that mid-afternoon slump. That's honey working from the inside out, not just soothing your body, but giving it a gentle boost to keep going strong. Here's how you use it. Stir 1 teaspoon of raw, organic honey into your morning drink, the one with baking soda, lemon, and ginger we've been building. It blends beautifully, smoothing out the zesty tang and adding a touch of sweetness that makes the drink feel like a treat. Don't grab the honey in those plastic bear bottles at the store. Those are often processed, heated, and stripped of nutrients. You want raw, unfiltered honey, like Manuka Health or YS Eco Bee Farms. These are packed with the natural enzymes and antioxidants your body needs. You can find them at most grocery stores or online. Store your honey in a cool, dry place, not the fridge, as cold makes it crystallize. If it gets thick or cloudy, just warm it gently in a bowl of warm water. It's still good to use. Why raw honey? Processed honey loses the good stuff, those antioxidants and enzymes that fight inflammation and protect your eyes. Raw honey is like the real deal, straight from the hive, with all its healing power intact. It's a small choice, but it makes a big difference. I tell my patients, you deserve the best, not the cheap stuff that's been cooked to death. A teaspoon a day is all you need, so a small jar lasts a long time. Let's talk about why honey matters for seniors. Your eyes are one of the first things to feel the wear and tear of aging. Maybe you've noticed your eyes feel dry, like sandpaper, or you're sensitive to bright lights. That's oxidative stress and inflammation at work, damaging the cells that keep your vision sharp. Honey helps protect those cells, but it also does something else. It hydrates your body from the inside. Dry eyes are a common complaint for seniors, and while drops help, honey's natural moisture can make a difference. Plus, it supports your immune system, so you're better at fighting off colds or feeling run down. It's like a daily hug for your body, keeping you strong and steady. You might be thinking, can a spoonful of honey really do all that? It's not about miracles. It's about small, consistent steps. Honey isn't going to fix everything overnight, but it's a gentle way to fight the oxidative stress and inflammation that make aging feel harder than it should. I've seen it help hundreds of patients, like 74-year-old Ruth, who said her eyes felt more comfortable, and she could enjoy her knitting without constant breaks. Or Jim, who noticed he wasn't as tired after his morning walk. These are real changes from a simple ingredient you probably already have. The best part? Honey is affordable and easy to find. A good jar of raw honey costs just a few bucks, and 1 teaspoon a day means it lasts for months. You don't need to order anything fancy or change your whole routine. It's right there in your kitchen, ready to add a little sweetness to your morning. For me, that teaspoon of honey is like a warm smile in my glass. It makes my drink taste good and reminds me I'm taking care of myself. After 35 years, it's helped me keep my eyes sharp enough to spot my grandkids' drawings and my energy high enough to play with them without needing a nap. One quick note: honey is safe for most people, but if you have diabetes or are allergic, check with your doctor first. That teaspoon is small, but it's still sugar, so you want to be smart about it. This drink isn't here to replace your meds. It's about giving your body a natural boost. Tomorrow morning, grab a jar of raw honey, stir a teaspoon into your warm water with baking soda, lemon, and ginger, and take a slow sip. Taste that sweetness. Your simple morning ritual for a healthier. You've got the recipe now. A simple morning drink that can help your eyes see clearer, your mind stay sharp, and your heart beat steady. Take 8 to 10 ounces of warm water. Not too hot, just cozy. Stir in a 1/4 teaspoon of aluminum-free baking soda. Squeeze in half a fresh lemon. Grate half a teaspoon of fresh ginger and add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Stir it up until it's smooth and golden, with a zesty, spicy warmth. Sip it slowly, 15 to 30 minutes before breakfast, and let it wake up your body. This isn't a pill or a fad. It's a small habit that fights inflammation and oxidative stress, the sneaky culprits behind blurry vision, foggy thoughts, and unsteady blood pressure. I'm a doctor, and for 35 years, this drink has kept me healthy. With eyes that catch every smile and a mind that keeps up with my grandkids. I've seen patients like 80-year-old Mary feel brighter and less tired after a week. It's not about miracles. It's about giving your body a daily boost with ingredients you already have. It's cheap, easy, and takes 5 minutes. If you're on meds or have health issues, check with your doctor first, especially about the baking soda. What do you think about these foods? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to follow more healthy food tips on the Healthy Live channel. Tomorrow, try this drink. Sip it. Feel your body say thank you, and discover how simple foods can make you feel like yourself again. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining Healthy Live.